Hello everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Minecraft for our newest series. As you can tell, I am looking at something that is not in base game. I'll go over this in a moment. But anyways, yesterday we just finished off with the next little segment of Persona 5 Royal. It was meant to be a scratch and itch. But, itch.io was having some problems today, so I couldn't actually get on there to find a game. And then it just now started to be somewhat functioning again, so I probably could have found a game. But at this point, I kind of just wanted to start up this little series. Because I've been excited to start this series for like the past almost month now. Like, this has been planned since the 13th? Or since like the 10th of November or something like that, This is going up on the 2nd of December. I found out that this mod was finally coming, or getting its new release, and I was stuck in a Persona thing and had to wait. But welcome to Tensura Reincarnated. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that like a year and a half ago now, or something like that. I actually should have looked this up preemptively. We did a series before called That Time I Got Reincarnated in Minecraft, which was using the original Tensura series, Tensura Mod. Oh, it's literally been a year. Like, the last episode of that series went up on December 18th of last year. Oh, it literally published the first episode on November 30th. It's been a year and like 2 days. Oh my goodness, the timing is perfect. But anyways, this is based on That Time I Got Reincarnated as a slime. It finally got a really cool, very in-depth upgrade that is actually on a brand new version, 119. So we're in new Minecraft. We got a whole lot to explore. There's so much more slime. Oh, there's so many options. It's just so much. Do I just go random? I'm not going to go random because I don't want to start off as a demon. We did demon before, as like we showed off demon and it's cool, but yeah. Anyways, entirely new systems. I'm using a mod pack that I did not actually put together. Like when this first went live, they had like this mod pack that they had put together because they gave access to the mod to the public before CurseForge allowed you to actually download the mod itself. And it was part of this whole mod pack that they recommended. So that's what we're going with. I don't really know quite what's in here, but we're going to see. But basically, we choose a race, and then we can play through this race, we gain skills, and we can evolve and become stronger. Originally, it used to have humans, it used to have goblins, lizardmen, ogres, and orc, and slime, and demon, and white. Although I think you became a white, I don't think you could start as a white. But now we have ghouls and whites, which are apparently different. And I'm about to die. I think I know what's about to kill me. Let's choose quickly so we can run. But now we have elves. I go elves, that could be cool. Dwarfs, merfolk, beastfolk. I've done some testing as a beastfolk, and it is very powerful. The fact that it says difficulty easy. Yeah, it's difficulty easy. It has very cool things. Let's go lizardman and become a dragon. Lizardman and go towards being a dragon? Sure, why not? Difficulty intermediate, aura range 600 to 800, magicule range 100 to 200. With the intrinsic skills of scale armor, so we have our first skill automatically. And we are a race of scaled people descended from dragons. Their webbed feet give them an advantage in wet terrain. So let's just select it, and we're gonna start running. Because, yeah, there's a centipede on our tail. Leech lizard. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, that's a sad little noise. Yeah, I have also made it so that nothing but the Tensura mobs can actually spawn in. So we're probably gonna die a bunch. But anyways, we spawned in, we got just average human, we got ice and fire, we have scale armor, we have the ability to wrath, Okay, that's good. So basically we spawn in and we have our intrinsic skills for being a lizard man, being scale armor. And then every time you spawn in, you start with one unique skill. In this case, we got the skill Wrath, which is really good. Wrath is more or less the only unique skill I've done any testing with, though. I kind of wanted something different, but it is a very powerful skill. So, let's go in here, and I can start showing off this. So, we are a lizard man, we have 0 souls, we have 170 magicules, 710 aura, 881 AP, and then we could set our speed to lower stats. Oh, I didn't know that was there. We can select evolution, we'll select that in a moment. And we have a few tabs that aren't there yet. We have our settings to adjust, like, UI things. And then we have 3 of the 4 most important things on the screen. Skills. Let's just start there. So basically we have our resistances. There's a lot to go over here. Basically, we have resistances to any type of attack. So, like, water attacks will build up towards water attack resistance. And we actually have to learn these abilities. There's one for physical hits too, so every time I take a physical hit, like something punches me, I think it has to do a specific amount of damage too. But if something hits me and does enough damage, I'll get learn points, and eventually I'll be able to ignore or reduce all physical attacks. That stuff's very good. Then we have intrinsic skills. For us, it is only the scale armor thing. Like the lizardmen, move through water and mud with no penalties while receiving a slight defense buff. And we actually have some mastery of this already because we got hit. Eventually, this will grow to 100% mastery, and its defense boost will be a little bit stronger. Right now, it's only 6 armor bars. Then, after that, we have common. We have nothing in there, interestingly enough. I guess I need some more EP before we can start gaining any common skills. Same with extra. And we don't have any ultimate skills. I don't know if ultimate skills exist yet. Probably, since it's not grayed out. But we do have the one skill of Wrath. Unleash pure rage and use it to get infinitely stronger the longer your anger persists. Beware of the devastating drawback. So basically, I can click on this, and I can click on the first slot, and Wrath is there. So, and then I have this set to V. Ooh! I have not tested things with audio on. I do not know what that audio is attached to. I'm gonna have to find that real quick. But, basically, Wrath... I mean, we just did a whole bunch of, Dragon Block C before. That's what we spent most of our time on. Wrath is basically Kaioken. It is a very powerful strength modifier, and it gets stronger the more you have it on. But if it ever runs out, I will die. Like, it will do a lot of damage to me. So, something to be careful of. And again, like everything else, this can be mastered and learned. I don't remember if it's just for holding it down or if I need to actually get Wrath to activate. Which basically, the longer I hold Wrath... Yeah, I need to, before I actually use that some more, I need to find what that's attached to. But Wrath works by giving me a whole bunch of extra magicules, and once I reach, I think, like 10% over, like, I'm at 110 magicules, it's the blue bar in the top left there. If I reach, like, 110, it will have a chance to activate Wrath, and the higher I go, the more chance it gets. And eventually, whenever it does activate, I'll be very strong. Like, as I've said, I've done some testing. Ice and Fire is in this mod pack. I one-shot a dragon. Like, I one-shot, like, a tier 4 dragon at one point. It's a silly strong modifier if you let it run long enough. But anyways, we have one more thing to look at. Evolution. It's being kind of laggy. So anyways, I am a lizard man, which means my only choice is to evolve into a Dragonewt. Which basically means I just need to consume some dragon essence. So let's just track that. And then I think I need to consume dragon essence and gain EP, existence points. But I don't remember. That can either be gotten by defeating the Ender Dragon, which we are not prepared for, or I can try and kill like a tier 4 dragon, which might just be harder. Because I don't think I've ever seen a tier 3 dragon end up dropping one of those. Dropping in Dragon Essence or anything. Although it might also be a rare spawn in like the End Fortress. Or the Stronghold or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, obviously there's a whole bunch more stuff to show off. I'm about to die. Oh yeah, when I die, I lose existence points. I could change that config, or I could change that game role, and I might, just to make this easier on myself. This is not an easy mod. There's a lot to showcase, but I need to start looking at some settings for volume real quick. Strange, the only sound thing I could find that actually adjusts how loud Wrath is the master volume, which is kind of rough, because now everything's super quiet and Wrath is still overpowering everything. But I'm 166 magicules. If I hold Wrath for a moment, it should eventually put me up a little bit higher. You can see it hit 101. Up in the top left, it hit 101% for just a bare moment. Huh. That's working weird. Oh yeah, there's also the magic in the battle will segments, but we don't have anything to show for those just yet. I don't know, Rat's working a little bit differently than it did in my test world. It doesn't actually appear to be working. I don't know, this is being weird. Basically, the longer I hold this, the more magicals I should get, and eventually I should overcharge and get super powerful. That's basically how this is supposed to work. But I'm also apparently being kind of laggy right now? I don't know. I don't know, the world is not working like it did on my tests. I might end up having to start a new one, because I kind of want to showcase something else too, but I might as well just go with it. But I need to do some base Minecraft stuff. Like, I need to gather food. I am about to die. I need to try and find out what I can do to fix the sound thing. Because I need game sounds. I had no idea I was getting attacked. Because the HUD thing is also different. I don't know. This is such a cool thing. HUD to combined 2. Yeah, let's just do combined 1. This is good, but it makes looking at hunger and health a little bit rough. But I'm also going to change the EP game role, I think. So /game role, not game mode. Game role, EP death penalty, we're going to set to 0. Currently it's like 5%, but I don't want to lose all of my progress before I get to do anything at all. I'm going to take another look at either configs to see if there's something in there for volume, or just trying to adjust things to it so we can actually hear the game a bit more. I don't know. I probably should have tested some of these things with the volume on, huh? I'll be back with you. Okay, I found the sound thing for you. Apparently it's attached to player sounds. Good to know. I guess it makes sense. I've just been holding it down for a moment. For some reason, it doesn't appear to be working. Which is a scary thought, because I literally have nothing else right now. No common skills to start working towards, only Wrath, which is at 1% mastery. To note, I didn't even get close to mastering Wrath in my test world. It's not exactly easy to master skills in here. But basically, the main point of this is, I need to start killing things and stealing their existence points. And start working my way towards better skills. I need to start working my way towards getting Dragon Essence so I can evolve. Eventually, this should go off? Like, Wrath is working differently. They must have changed this. Or it is just broken. Either of the two are likely, because this mod is... it's gotten a whole bunch of updates in, like, the last month. Like, I want to say this has changed like 5 times since I started doing tests with it. I don't know, but... Oh yeah, I had a plan. I was going to try and like stunlock that leech lizard, but better combat is in this pack. So we have to deal with that. That's gonna make this a bit more difficult. Turn you back on. We need basic tools. So time to go find a cave and hope we can survive in there and just avoid dying to anything else. Oh yeah, I found what Wrath is attached to. I can turn up the other noises so I can actually, you know, make sure I'm not about to die. That would be a good idea. So I need to fix that in a moment. And then I should be safe enough for the moment inside this little cave. It's just a bunch of Endermen and a single slime sort of vaguely coming towards me. So I should be safe. And it looks like I even found a mine shaft. I get to explore a little bit. Not so safe. Not as safe as I was hoping. I did not even get to build a pickaxe. It was that quickly that you can just die in this mod. Hostile creatures can go up to like, back up to like 80 or 60 or whatever. Everything can go up slightly more. Blocks can go back up to 50. Friendly creatures can go back up to 70. Ambient can go back up to 30. Oh, this is weird. It is weird how I have to have these volumes. Like, this is definitely a different volume setting than I'm used to. Oh, I'm dead again. I'm stuck in a little lake. Oh, hello, little horned rabbit. Where's that lizard? Can I beat you up just like this? The answer is almost surely no. You have a... Oh, sorry, lizard. Or, sorry, rabbit. Oh, now I'm gonna die to the bunny. Fun. Sorry, horned rabbit. You got in the way. I'm trying not to die here. Ow. 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 Yay! I killed something, which means I got a magic crystal. I have some more drops I need to grab there. And I got a lot of existence points. I ended up adjusting things a little bit so I could get more existence points than I should have been able to. Apparently, I have made it too easy on myself. I thought I had just changed it from like 30% or something like that of something's existence points to I thought I had changed it from like 30 to 45 or like 20 to 30 or something like that. But they might have changed how it works because I saw a new game rule in the list. I don't know. Hopefully I haven't made this too hard on myself or too easy with the amount of existence points I get. But if I can survive for 5 seconds, it's easier said than done with this mod. We got some new stuff. We now have a monster leather gear somatic. So now we can start smithing and crafting, which will come up in a little bit once I am able to get my hands on a smithing table. Because when paired with a crafting table... Wow, game is super laggy. You can make a smithing bench. Oh yeah, I need an anvil too. Which is basically all 3 put together, plus it has some extra utility from the Tensura Reincarnated mod. Thanks, game. I would love to be able to play the game instead of constantly freeze framing. That's super fun. I got little lag bits here or there, but as soon as I actually start recording, it's just freeze frames constantly. That's gonna make this super easy. I'm already died like 4 times. My crafting table and my stuff is stuck down there. Can you leave me alone for 5 seconds? The thing is, that is this mod in a nutshell. Like, if I had not adjusted how many of each mob there was, I would still constantly be getting killed by leech lizards. These things are stupidly common spawns. And the actual cool things you want to fight are almost impossible to find, which is why I'm going to be adjusting configs as we go. This mod is really cool, but it has some difficulties with it. But anyways, as we saw when we killed that horned lizard, we can now get a new extra skill, Danger Sense. Receive a mental warning when entities with hostile intent enter your proximity. So that is now there, and if I press X, I have become closer to acquiring Danger Sense. Much the same way as mastering a skill, the more I use the The more I hit the currently X button, the more experience I get towards learning the ability to danger sense. And then when I learn it, I can use it, and if I use it enough, I can master it. It's probably, when I learn it, going to be like a press or hold a button, and it will tell you if there's anything dangerous nearby. But if I master it, it will probably become like an always active thing, which would be kind of good. Although it's definitely not the most important of skills. I can just make another crafting table. It's fine. Like, this lizard is annoying me. So, let's just make a sword. Hey, oh yeah, I forgot. Better combat. Ah, I cannot kill this thing. This thing will kill me. What is that nonsense? What did it just do there? And the thing is, I can't even build an axe. An axe will just swing slower and still get me killed. Ah, this has not gone well. This... Although it's kind of par for the course. Our starts to these series don't tend to go very well now, do they? I always end up dying like a million times. Anyways, there's iron down there I really want to grab. But, our little lizard friend's causing issues. Let's get this stone pickaxe. Technically have and start now. I should grab enough stone to make an axe too for picking up wood. I should make a stone sword. Just do some basic Minecraft things, because I'm going to need it. I'm going to need iron. I'm going to need armor. I'm not doing too hot right now, though. There's a sword. That should hopefully be a little bit better for monster slaying. Grab the axe. That goes like this. I don't know. What are you actually used for? Oh, you can make a spear with that. Okay, I must not have gotten the schematic to make that thing before then in my test world. Oh no. And now there's a Barghest there too. As if it wasn't enough that I can't get past this stupid lizard. Are you kidding me? Now I'm paralyzed from this centipede that I cannot hit because of freeze framing. Ow. Hey, I respawn right there. You do not. You will die. I will keep living. The paralysis sucks so bad. Why am I still alive? Hey, that Barghest kill stole us. Rude. Is this gonna work now? I really need Wrath to activate one of these times. Hey, I killed something. I just killed a wolf, or a Barghest, which gave us another 200 existence points. That's something, at least. Sorry, bunny. I need everything I can get. I cannot even kill a bunny. I might just end up removing better combat. It's eh. It makes it easier to hit something when something's right on top of you, but it makes it so much easier for something to get right on top of you. I just don't really like it. Leech lizards are such a pain, the way they jump around. I just want to get the basic resources. They're right there. Let me get them. Stop spawning impossible to kill monsters immediately. Oh. Come on. Zombies, villagers, not the time. Aha, I got it. I got another, like, 400 existence points for you. Monster Hunter. That gave me some more low-quality magic crystals, and I have some medium ones as well. Basically, they're used for magic potions and a couple other odds and end things. I have yet to find an actual use. They end up taking up a bunch of space in chests. Anyways, it seems like I have finally bought myself a little bit of time. I'm gonna get to work on getting some, like, basic resources. Like, this iron will do very nicely. And then I need to gather some coal as well. And hopefully I can get enough of this stuff to actually build the smithing table. bench thing. I don't remember what it's called. I literally just looked at it. Oh no, we want to be able to build that. We want to be able to build this thing. Oh yeah, iron backpacks or traveler backpacks in here. We need to gather some glass to make those. We're in basic resource gathering mode. I need to somehow survive long enough to get good items. And I need to somehow find some animals to kill that won't eat me back. That's actually going to be the bigger issue. Because if I try to leave spawn, I likely will just die. But I suppose that little... I suppose this cave and that abandoned mineshaft I saw is as good a place to start as any. So I can just kill some zombie villagers, which are the only zombies I forgot to put in bad mobs or in control, whatever one's on this. So I'll just start gathering some stuff. I'll see you in a little bit, I think. Well, this is pretty nice. I did not go very far. And you can literally see where I was a moment ago, and there's just a little cave here with some nice little barrels full of food. So, yeah, just a little something to help us get started. I don't think I need sugar for anything. No, sugar just has its normal spot in brewing. This chest has some, like, copper, some coal. I think copper has uses in this mod pack, or in this mod, but I don't remember exactly what. Same with these things? I can't remember. There's a lot to this mod I still do not know. I'm going to assume I need a fresh anvil and a chipped one won't do, but I'll still take you with me. And then it's back to exploration. So I guess we have a little bit of starting stuff just to get us going. And actually eat. But how much mastery do I actually have towards this already? 56%. I'm going to master that skill more or less instantly just by almost dying. Which honestly, okay, that works for me. But oh, I see more iron, which would be nice. I see gold. I see a zombie coming to kill me. Time to beat you up instead. We have an entire mine shaft here. This is Young's better mine shafts, as well as Young's better caves and stronghold. Wait, is this Young's better mine shaft? This just looks like a normal mine shaft. I know the other Young's mods are in. This one doesn't look like it, though. I'm not entirely sure. I should probably double check that. But anyways, I'm still here. I need some good gear to start us up. I need to gather some more iron. If I can at least get iron armor, that will be a pretty decent start. So, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I got Wrath to activate. So we now have a Rampage. That was a really bad for that. That was a really bad time for that to work. Because I am randomly in a cave with nothing around me. The way that Wrath works is that if you're above a certain stronghold, a certain magicule stronghold, and stronghold is not the right word. I don't know why I keep wanting to say it. Yeah, I think I'm just about to die. Aha, I barely survived that. Anyways, if you're above a certain threshold, that's the word I wanted, of magicules, and you try to activate Wrath, it has a chance to actually activate Rampage mode, which basically gives me like 4 times attack or something, like 3 times attack. It's some really big modifier. Actually, it's probably additive, not multiplicative. I think at level 1 Rampage, I would probably do about 10 damage with a normal punch. And the longer I had it activated, which I can, as you saw there, it only lasted for about 30 seconds. If I manage to kill something within those 30 seconds, it will give it another 30 seconds. And then eventually, once it's been activated for long enough, it will turn into Rampage 2. And it will give you an even larger buff, but if it runs out, you will take even more damage. And it's not just like a flat, oh, you have this much health, you can take 2 damage every tick. It will go crazy. It can do like 25% of your health And it will, per second, and it will do that for like 10 seconds. So even if you somehow manage to survive losing 4 seconds, 1/4 of your health each time, it will somehow kill you, because it will just keep going. It is a very risky, unique skill. It is a very powerful, unique skill. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting that that is the one I have actually done tests with. And kind of sadly, much like the original, that time I got reincarnated as Slime Mod back for like 116, you only get one unique skill. And much like that, you can get more if you get a skill that allows you to steal unique skills. So something like Predator or Usurper or Plunderer, I think is one. There's a couple different ones where you can either take unique skills from your subordinates, because we can name and tame more or less anything from the mod, and some base game stuff. And yeah, oh, I am blind. Sometimes if you start gaining learning points for a skill, it will just turn you blind instead. Or it will give you the points and make you blind, so it's kind of risky to just keep learning things over and over again. Especially if you're in like the middle of combat. But yeah, we are stuck with Wrath unless I use a skill reroll scroll. Or I have made it so that there's a very low chance that if we kill an Otherworlder, we can just get their unique abilities. Because normally you need to have a stealing skill in order to get an ability from an Otherworlder. I prefer having some ability to get them otherwise, but it is very low. Like, I think it's like 1 or 5%, one of the two. I don't remember which I set it to. Although I might be able to go up even higher with it, just because Otherworlders basically do not spawn. I either need to make Otherworlders like 10 times more common, or just make it so 10 times more likely to just get the skill. I'm not sure which I want to go with yet. But I've just been running around rambling, gathering materials. I now have enough iron to make an iron pickaxe and get you. And I think I have enough iron to make the thing as well, and at least showcase this. So, if I remember correctly, I need iron. So, like so. Oh, we actually got the iron schematic for that one too. I'll go over that in a moment. So we have a smithing table, iron gear schematic. Will this just work, or does it need to be a fresh anvil? I think that's the layout. Yeah, it needs to be a fresh anvil. I think I have just enough iron for that. But if I do that, I won't be able to make much in the way of iron gear. It's probably worth it. I'd rather show off the smithing table thing, just because it is very good. It's cool. It's gonna be helpful. So I'm just gonna wait for the rest of this iron to smelt up, and then I'm gonna build this thing. Okay, I've probably have enough iron smelted up at this point, I think. Actually, I think that's just enough. But as this has been going on, I have just been using, I've been using Wrath on repeat, and every time the time goes up for you, I gain one more point of learning Danger Sense. And now up to like 33% or something like that on Danger Sense, right? 40 learning points. If I reach 100, I will learn the skill. So eventually that will just happen naturally. We just need to keep working towards it. So that gives us an anvil, which goes like so, so, and so. I said like so. Why are you not working? There we go. Anyways, this is a 2-block thing, the smithing bench. And it has 3 different things, like a smithing table like you would normally use, an anvil, works like you normally would, and the smithing bench itself. And then basically it can take recipes and just build things off of it. It's not normal recipes, like I can't just go in here and make like a bookcase. I can make books using monster leather, or I can make diamond horse armor, again with monster leather. And since we got monster leather, we instantly got the recipe to use monster leather for things. Currently, we only have rank C monster leather, meaning we can only make things that require rank C. Or we can make like an iron sickle. What is that, 5 attack damage, but it's really fast and has the same exact range. I might make that. I've never actually tested that out. Like, I've seen that on the list before, but I never actually used it. Sure, why not? Oh, that's how you would make that normally. But I have 8 leather. I have 8 sea monster leather. So I can just go in here and make sea monster leather. And it's just really good armor. Like 6, 1, 2. But the thing with these is that they also have existence points. And eventually that will build up to 2,500. And the more existence points the armor has, the stronger it is for, like, protecting me. Oh, I need an iron pickaxe to pick up the smithing table. Thankfully I have a little bit of extra iron anyways. So that thing currently maxes out at 2,500 armor, or existence points on my chest plate. If I wear it and I start killing things with it on, that number will go up. And actually, if I kill things, I think it will raise faster. And then eventually, once it reaches enough existence points, it will start gaining some very cool special enchantments on its own. It will start leveling up to like the rank B and the rank A armors instead. It's a cool system. I haven't quite worked out exactly how far it goes or how much there is to it. But I'm excited to learn more as we go. There's that witch, which is probably going to be pretty easy to beat up. Anyways, there's some other basic resources. I might as well gather a little bit more of this. But now that we have some armor and we have some tools, I feel a lot better trying to go back up to the surface and exploring. And hopefully while we're up there, we can start killing things and start gaining more existence points. But I should probably also gather enough resources to, like, pillar my way up to that village we saw right up over our head. That'll be at least a somewhat good starting point for our base. So, gonna gather a little bit more iron, and then I'm gonna start making my way back up to the surface, see if I can't find my way out of this cave. Okay, so I found a cave spider spawner, and once I killed enough to get my existence points to about 2,000, I unlocked the ability to learn telepathy. Give orders to tames when looking at them through commands. And I might as well start allowing myself to start learning that, but we don't really have any tames to make use of that just yet. I did get some experience, a decent amount of EP just from killing a couple of you, and I'm on a single heart, so I might as well just let them kill me and bring me to the surface. That'll make this easier on me. I'll gather a little bit more iron while I'm right here and wait for one more spider to spawn. I am now paralyzed. Great. This is why learning skills is kind of rough. You definitely don't want to do it in combat. Come on, I just need one more spider. Actually, you should mark this as spider so I can come back. Probably also bring torches, but come on. There we go. Existence points on this is now maxed at 2,555, so that's something at least. And my existence points are slowly going up as well. It's doing okay for right now. Existence points are slowly but surely starting to go up. We got giant fish with legs walking around. That's a fox, I think. I did not gather enough blocks to actually go up there. But this scythe is actually pretty good. I kind of like this as a weapon. It's very fast. Can I reach the water? Yes, I can. Did I just miss the water? Oh, I jumped down and the game just froze. Yeah, I was having, some minor issues, but nothing this bad in my test worlds. Unless my just recording is making it that much worse. Is that a redstone block? What is that? Interesting. But I'm getting attacked by a bunch of lizards. Are you... This was so much longer range a moment ago while I was fighting the spiders, but as soon as I fight an opponent that actually needs me to actually hit it from farther away... yeah, if I was on land, I just lost that fight. Oh, I wanted the drops from that, rude. Oh well, leech lizards. They're very good for EP. Basically, we want to try to take fights that we know we can win, and that will give us a decent amount of extra EP. Like Barghests, they don't do as much damage as leech lizards. Leech lizards are probably the scariest things to fight right now. Existence points go up. And here we see the... Hold on, that's about to max out. Hold on, I want to... Hold on. Does my armor go up when that maxes up, or what? There we go. Hold on, I should get one more point for that pretty quickly, and that will max out scale armor. There we go, master what you learnt. Master an ability. You have mastered the usage of scale armor. So now, turn it off and back on again. It's still just 6 defense. Yeah, I don't know. It's not super in-depth on what every skill does. Like, there's not an official wiki or anything for this just yet. Like, there's nothing on what every skill does. You just have to hope that the description in there is good enough. Or that someone has figured out what it does so you can look over on Discord for it. So, yeah. This mod is in desperate need of some proper... Rude. Is in desperate need of some proper... no, not the word I want. What is the word I want? Documentation. These... as soon as that other puppy makes its way up here, I die. What is that? What are you? That is a... Ooh, I'm very fast now. Was that what this was? Or was I already very quick in water? I never actually tested it without maxing out that, my scale armor thing. Oh yeah, you're like a hover lizard or something like that, right? Hover lizard. Do I live over on this tiny little island? It'll be safer than anything down there. Oh, we got big fish. Do not go for a swim. You will die. Like, that fish over there would just kill me in about 2 seconds, and there would be nothing I could do about it. Do I want to name you? Do I want to tame this lizard? I could. I could showcase this at least once this episode. Sure, why not? I have to press the M button. This target does not want to submit. Oh yeah, I'm just a weak little lizard myself. Basically, I would have to beat this friend up a little bit to have lower health than me, and eventually would probably reach the requirement so that I could tame it. Actually, if I just let myself heal up to full, that might be enough. Basically, it takes this thing's existence points versus my existence points, and my health versus this thing's health, and then through some sort of either like 2 out of 3 requirements, I think there's a third one, or something like that. Like soul health is a thing too, which I can check. I just don't remember how. What is it? Tensura get? Hold on, what is this? Tensura check our Dendris stat. Spiritual HP. I have 608. I have 68 spiritual AP, opposed to... Oh, that was cute. Yeah, 68 spiritual HP, opposed to my 20 normal HP. Meanwhile, this thing has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 regular health, and probably like 60 or something spiritual health. But now that I have more health in it, it still has more existence points than me, and it doesn't want to tame, but it is just going to look adorable. I guess I'm going to have to work towards actually being able to tame anything. But for right now, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. A lot of death and a lot of things to go over. So we basically have to start working towards grinding a whole bunch of existence points. There are some very powerful skills in like common that I need to get a hold of. I want to at least learn danger sense. So I don't know. The old mod had some grindy bits where you needed to kill 10,000 or 8,000 if you had the seed villagers to get that many souls. And that would allow you to become a demon lord. Which, mind you, also exists in this version, but souls are a little easier to get. I just can't gather souls right now. So, there's definitely more for me to show off. But, yeah. Yeah, this mod is very grindy in different ways than the original. Okay, I'm doing pretty well fighting like that. That worked out pretty well. But, let's just set up a little base right here. I need a regular crafting table because that one won't work for just normal crafting purposes. So, like so. I need to build like a chest real quick. I do not know if iron chest is in. I do not think it is. I kind of wish it was all of a sudden. I'm being attacked by a giant fish. Go kindly right away. Why did I pick a fish? Why did I pick a fight with a whole bunch of fish while I'm on an island in the middle of the ocean? That was a stupid idea. Just attack, no iron chest? Oh, I guess it is in. Or at least we have copper chest, and... Oh, I have to go to a copper chest and then from there into iron? Yeah, that's kind of rude. I don't want to do an copper chest. Copper doesn't have much in the way of uses still. Like, copper swords from ice and fire. Copper shells, whatever these are used for. No idea. I've yet to find it. There's a whole bunch to this mod now. Like, so much more than was in before. And it was already a really big mod. So, yeah, we got some learning to do. But for right now... Hold on, make a bed. That's why I gathered the extra string, so I could make a bed. I started my outro like 5 minutes ago. What am I doing? I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. Oh, there's another hover lizard now. Aw. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. That was a total mess of an outro. What is that fish doing?